All right, welcome back to the channel. But if this is the first time you guys are seeing me, do me a big favor on the way in, hit that subscribe button on the way in. If you find this content useful, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, today we're going to be continuing on with our training series. As you guys know me, I like to create training series. I find a product, I figure out how to promote it, then I show you guys the exact step-by-step process that I took to start generating an income with it. Now, the business we're talking about here is the $25 business. This is the training series that we're continuing. Today, we're on day number 9 of setting all of your accounts up and getting your $25 business set up and running. As you guys can see, this month right here, if you guys take a look right here, I set this up for March 1st through March 31st here. So this month alone, I've actually generated now with this $25 business. Remember, it only costs you $25 to start this entire business. I've actually generated a little over $13,000, and I have broke the 6-figure mark with this business, and it only cost you $25. Now, if you guys are watching this series, what you're going to do is you're going to come to my channel, and I recommend you start back on day 1. You're welcome to watch the rest of this video, but you're going to get lost on what we're doing. So my recommendation is to come back here and go directly below this video. I'll show you guys how to get to this playlist. Watch day 1 up to day number 9. It'll get you set up and rock and rolling with your $25 business. So to get to that, directly below this video, let me give you guys a little screenshot here, is below this video. If you see this right here where my name and all this right down here, all you got to do is click this show more button. And if you guys want to watch that, I have an entire playlist. It's right here. You just click this right here. It'll take you directly over to that playlist, and you guys can start back on day number 1. Now, if we go take a look back here on day number 1 right here, which was on February 15th. So if you go and watch that video on February 15th until today, which is just at 6 weeks, we've actually increased our $25 business by $15,000 over 6 weeks. So if we take that $15,000, divide that by the 6 weeks, we're averaging $2,500 per week with that business, times that by 52 weeks. We should be sticking around about right now about the $130,000 mark per year, or maybe even higher than that as the months go on. But in the first video, I'm gonna let you guys know, I kind of explain what the video is, and then we kind of go through on day number 2 and day number 3 and that. We kind of show you like how everything works in the back office, where to get the information that you need. Then I believe it's somewhere around day 4 and day 5, maybe even day 6, one of those few days right in there, I start talking about using paid traffic sources. If you want to use paid traffic sources, if you guys follow me, I give you guys the best paid traffic sources that I have found, but I'm not a huge advocate of paid traffic sources because it does take a lot of money to generate a substantial income. I'm more of the guy that likes to do content creation, and that's what we've been doing the last few videos, which is day number 7, I believe day number 8. The last 2 videos have been all about setting up your online business using nothing but free traffic. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. In yesterday's video, we went ahead and downloaded all the necessary apps to your mobile device, because you will need some apps. They are completely free apps, but I showed you guys which ones to set up inside that video. Now today, we're gonna go ahead and start creating our very first social media platforms account. So the next 3 videos are all gonna be about setting up your social media accounts and kind of giving you guys a checklist of what to go through, okay? So here in a second, I'm gonna go ahead and transition you guys over into going ahead and setting up your TikTok bios. Now, I showed you guys in the previous video, we're gonna create 5 different accounts. We're gonna run 5 different accounts on multiple social medias, but you're also gonna learn that we're doing nothing but repurposing content. So you're not creating thousands of pieces of content. You only got to create maybe 5 videos per day. Each one of the videos can only be 15 seconds long. We're going to put those on multiple social media accounts, and you're going to be able to get 20, 30, 40, 50 pieces of content per day out across the web by only creating 5 videos. And that's what we're going to be teaching you guys, because that's what I do. I don't want to be spending hours and hours every single day in front of computers making content, right? So I've developed a system that you're learning about here to promote this $25 business, so that you can just come in on a daily basis, create maybe, I'm going to say at tops, you're going to look at maybe an hour, hour and a half per day. If you push it 2 hours per day tops, and you're going to be able to start creating this content, uploading, and that's it. And that's how I made almost $1 million last year, working only between around 2. Sometimes when I went nuts, I went 3 to 4 hours a day, but that's when I am creating content and I plan on like going on vacation or something like that. And I need to shoot, weeks in advance or days and days in advance. But on average, you're only going to spend about 2 hours. So right now, I'm going to transition you guys over into the next module, where you're going to go ahead and be setting up your TikTok bios. So guys, enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now, inside of that video, this was training that I promoted or used for another program as well, but it works the same. So when you go to watch this video, I use this training for another company called Myth. Now, what you're going to be able to do is anywhere that shows like I'm putting in like a Myth logo or anything like that, or a Myth thing like that, just replace that with your $25 online business and get it rocking and rolling. So if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments. Enjoy the rest of this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. All right, so now we have already gone ahead. We've already created our email account. So hopefully by now you should be at this step where you have your 5 email accounts. We're about to use all 5 of these Gmail accounts to go ahead and start setting up our social media accounts. We're going to start with TikTok, and after TikTok, we'll go and set up our Instagram bios, and then we'll set up our YouTube short channels. We're all going to be using these exact same 5 emails for all 5 platforms. We're going to start with TikTok. Now, when it comes to TikTok, you don't really have to overthink your profile or your bio. All you need to do is go in and give a little information about yourself. Like here is Jessica's, my wife. It says her is a mom. She's a homeschooler. She's an affiliate marketer. You want to see how I do it? Go to 4stepincome.com, and you can see how she uses some of the emojis, right? Same way over here. I like to use emoji as well. It makes things pop. Mine over here, I got how I make a full-time income from home with a bunch of emoji arrows pointing straight down to the URL that leads over to whatever affiliate product that I am promoting with that particular channel. So that's one of the things we're gonna go ahead and set up here in this video, since the very first one. Our very first account is going to be mdaysolch0001 that we created earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on over to the TikTok app. I am going to do this here on my phone with you, and I'm going to click on the TikTok app. Now, if you are brand new to this, you will follow through and sign up with it. If not, you need a brand new account. What you do is you come up to the top. So here's one of mine right here. You'll come up here to the top where this little arrow points down. You're going to click that, and I'm going to click add account. So I'm going to add a brand new account. Now, this is why I'm going to show you I liked to create those Gmail accounts on my phone, because all that stuff is automatically logged in and it is saved, okay? So when we go to sign up, it's as simple as this. To sign up for that TikTok account, we just click on continue with Google, right? Then it's going to pull up all of our Google accounts, and all we have to do is go and find that first one we created, which is right here, which is the mdaysolch001. We're going to click on that, and that's how we're going to go and sign up with our new TikTok account. And that's going to load up here on my phone, and it's going to create a brand new account. So I'm just going to put mday, to make this easy, SOC, which is mdaysolch0001. That is available, so I know which account I am going to. So I'm going to go ahead and click the sign up button. And this is going to be our brand new account. I don't recommend using this right here where it clicks OK to have your contacts added to that. Just click don't allow for this one right here. And what you're going to do is come right here onto the profile page. So you click right here is the profile. And I'm going to click X right here because I'm not going to follow those friends currently. And this is our profile. It looks just like this. So what you want to do is you want to go in and edit this profile by clicking right here. And this is where you can go in and add a profile picture of yourself. I'll do that at a later date. I'll go grab a picture. You can put a picture right there. It can be of anything. If you don't have a picture, you can just put, select from gallery right here, and you can just choose a random picture. I'm just going to put up a picture of one of our dogs. That looks good right there. And I'm going to click continue. But you can put whatever you want right there. Perfect. Click save. And that is one of our dogs there named Biscuit. We'll add that to the photo real quick. Click save, and that will now become our photo right here. And now the username is right here, and then the actual display name, you can put whatever you want right there. So you can leave it just like that. I'm just going to put my name in there. So you can put as the name will display as whatever you want, and that will be back on the previous page showing right across the top, which you see up here. And now we got the mdaysolch001. I'm going to jump back to the edit profile. Now, some of you guys will come across this where people are recommending that you in a minute switch over, because right now in the bio, you don't have an option to put in a URL right now, because with TikTok, you have to wait until your following gets up to at least 1,000 followers before you can put in a URL. Now you can click these 3 little dots right here and go to settings and privacy. And then you can actually go to the manage account, and then you can switch this to a business account. It will allow you to go ahead and add a URL to your account, but the problem with that is that you lose all the creator tools and all of the most popular songs that you find here on TikTok that you're seeing as you're going through the your feed there. All those songs that are popular aren't available to you as a business account. So I don't recommend actually switching over to a business account just to be able to add a URL. Just give your account time, wait for it to actually build up, and get to 1,000 subscribers. Then once you do that, here under the edit the profile, once this hits 1,000 followers, if you go to the edit profile, there'll be an option right down here underneath your bio to add in a domain. So you'll be able to actually add in a URL directly into your bio, but you have to wait till you get to 1,000 subscribers. So don't create a business account because you lose so many features, and it takes a very short amount of time to hit that 1,000 followers here on TikTok. So for now, don't worry about switching to the business account. Just come in, and now we're going to actually edit our profile. And as you can see over here, I'm giving you some examples. So let me pull this back up because we're just going to copy this exact example for our new account. So this is our first M-Day social that we're creating. So we go to edit the profile. And then here is in the profile is where we will put in something similar to this. So see how I make a full-time income from my pajamas. All right, so check that out. And then right here is what we're going to do. We'll hit this little icon that's right here. If you're on Apple, it may be a little bit different, but then you're just going to put a bunch of these. Usually around 8 of them's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll go back to the keyboard, hit the enter, and then we're going to put in our URL, which is going to be for, remember, our TikTok one that we created over here is the new URL for the TikTok is going to be this one right here, 4easysteps.com. So check it out. We go right here and we just type www.easymoneysteps. All right, see, now that's not available. So we're going to have to go through and I have to back some of this up, easymoneysteps.com. All right, so I need to get rid of 2 more. So you have to play with this because you do have a 80 character limit, right? So right there is how I make a full-time income from my pajamas. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one right here to go down. All right, so that's pretty good right there. How I make a full-time income from my pajamas, and we have the arrows. I'm going to click save now, which is right here. And then we'll actually go back over to the bio and I'll show you exactly what that will look like. So that's where the bio goes right there. That's also where you can tell people inside your videos to go check out your bio, or, you know, when you're pointing to this, a lot of people will go to your bio and they will see that description. So this is what your bio will now look like. How I make a full-time income from my pajamas, right? Got the arrows pointing down and we got easymoneysteps.com. Now you could play with this and you can throw in like right after income, if you wanted to throw like a, you know, a dollar bill right there or whatever you're promoting, that is completely fine as well. Now, the other thing that we want to cover here, because this is basically it, that's your profile is set up right there. You don't have to do anything else, anything special. You set up the name, you don't change the username, and then you just go and add your bio. And then once you get to the 1,000 subscribers, you'll be able to add a URL, which will show up directly below this. And I'll actually show you an example of where that is in just a moment. So other than that, the other thing that I recommend is that people on TikTok, especially if you're promoting things like make money online or weight loss, a lot of people don't believe that things work, you know, and people will call stuff like scams, or you can't lose weight using this, or, you know, people just have to find something to complain about on a lot of the comments. It happens on here and it happens on YouTube all the time. So what you're going to do, instead of having to go through and constantly people are like, oh, Cap, that doesn't work and all this other stuff, instead of doing that, you can actually set up what's called like a comments filter here on TikTok. Okay, so let me show you exactly how to do that, and we'll start putting in some words. And now as your comments start to come in, because I'm going to show you at a later video, you will be responding to people that are commenting on your videos, and you'll also be having to go in and actually block people and delete them because, you know, there's people putting spam on there, or they're just saying stuff doesn't work. And what you don't want to do is have, you know, putting, you know, things inside people's heads where they're like, okay, maybe that doesn't work, right? So we got to eliminate all that, because what we're doing actually does work. But we don't want anyone reading a comment and being like, okay, maybe it doesn't work, I'm not going to go check out that URL. You want as many people as possible getting to your URL. So what we do is we put in a comments filter. So you're going to come up here to this 3 little dots. And as these comments start to come in, you will find more words that are commonly used, and you just go in ever so often and just add these new words that you're seeing repeatedly show up. You add those into your comment filters, okay? So you go to your settings and your privacy. You're going to go up here to where it says privacy right here. Click on that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here to the bottom where it says comments right here. There's a little comments tab with a little arrow. You're going to click right here. And what you're going to do is turn on the spam filter and offensive comment. Recent comments that may be offensive or spam will be hidden unless you approve them. You want to have that checked. And you also want to check the filtered keywords. So, and some of the keywords that we see in the make money online industry are things like cap, right? So people say, oh, cap, that doesn't work. People will also put in, let me go back here on my phone, enter. You can put in things like sus. So people say, oh, that's suspect. Or you can put in things like spam. You can put things in like scam. So you'll people like, oh, that's a scam. Or you'll see things like MLM when it's not even an MLM that you're promoting. You can see things that are like fake. So you'll start to see these little words that pop up, right? So instead of you having to spend a lot of time going through a lot of your crappier comments, this will actually just filter them out and it won't even make it to the comment section. And what I'm doing is just grabbing a few of these right here that I'm seeing. And basically I'm just gonna be adding. See how I added some of these right here from some of my previous ones right here. And as the comments start to roll in, just remember to come back here. It's just going to save yourself time at a later date by adding those little keywords that you're going to be seeing throughout the comments. Okay, so make sure you do that. Now, when I'm talking about adding a URL to your domain, let me jump back over here and let me go to one of my other TikTok accounts. The maximum TikTok accounts, at least on the Android, you can have is 8 open at a time. You can have more than 8 TikTok accounts, but you will have to log out of one of them and log back in. But the most you can have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I add one more, it'll be the max. So when I do SOC 002, I'll have to log out of some of these other ones. But let me show you an example here of what we're talking about when it comes to the URL. So let me jump over here to this Mike D TT003. Now, do you see on this one, let me go to the profile. And if you look right here, you will see that it has a clickable link, right? So if I click this one right here, which is forcommissions.com, this is the web browser that will load up, and there is the product that we are promoting, right? So that's where it shows up. But you can't add one, you can't add that until you actually, I gotta wait for my phone to catch up with the picture here. You can't actually do that down here until you get to at least 1,000 followers. Once you get to 1,000 followers and you see that, you're gonna go log into your edit profile. And if you look right here where it says website, right underneath the bio, it gives you a spot to add in a website that people can click on once they get to that 1,000 followers. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to actually just repeat that. So what you do now is you would come down and click add another account. And what you would do is you're gonna go and repeat the exact same process. You're gonna scroll to the bottom. All right, there we go. It just took a second to actually show up here because it's there's like a slight delay between my device and the thing. But here it is. So we've already signed up. The MDay is SOC001. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go create our next account, which would be the MDay002, right? So that's gonna pop up. So here's our brand new account. Like you said, you can name this, create the username that you want. I like to put the exact same thing that matches over here. So we got the MDay, so that we know when we're switching back and forth between those accounts, it's easy to go from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you will see I actually label my other ones that exact same way. So it's going to be MDAY SOC0002. All right, so I'm going to label that one, click sign up. So this is going to be creating our second account. And you're going to repeat this process for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 accounts, right? So I'm going to show you, we're going to do the profile again. And you can actually use the exact same profile if you want, but you're gonna come in, you're gonna edit the profile. You can choose a picture right here, or you can select from gallery, take a photo, or view your photo. So if you want to actually take a photo, I'll just take a photo real quick. And it's gonna be me up against my green screen. So let me flip that around. All right, and here we are. When I'm actually shooting that, I can bring that in, take a picture of my face. There we go. Click OK. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and line that up, click save. And that will be our picture. Like I said, you can use any picture you want to. You don't have to use your face, guys, if you don't want to be found on social media. You can actually, I'm going to show you guys how you can shoot some of these videos without ever showing your face. But you are going to get more people to go to your links if you're actually more personal and you see that there's actually someone there behind the camera. So you're probably, honestly, you're going to probably get over those fears of not showing your face and talking on camera. I know it's going to be hard at first, but just make sure you do that because you are going to have way better results, okay? So what we're going to do is go right over here to add a profile. Home, let's get the home one in there real quick. All right, home. In your pajamas, all right? Learn how. at www.easymoneysteps.com. Click save. All right, so there we go. There's our profile for that one. We got that all set up. And then the only other thing that you'll want to do as time goes on is the exact same thing. Is you're going to want to go, see, check this out, work from home in your pajamas, learn how at easymoneysteps.com. All right, and then over time, what you're going to want to do is click this little button, go up to the settings and privacy, and remember to go to the privacy, scroll down to the comments, and turn on the filter keywords and put things in that you know people are going to put, like, you know, MLM. So I know a big one for some reason is capped. You can do like fake, but basically you'll see the words. They're going to come through here quite often, but just randomly come in here on about every couple of days and write in the new keywords that you're finding, so you don't have to spend so much time going through those. But that's it. Now check that out. So there is our profile. Actually, I don't like the numbers past that, so I'm going to go up to the profile here. I'm going to change the those numbers at the end and just change it to my name. Right. So we got Michael Day. So that way my display shows up. All right. So there we go. So we got Michael Day. Now check it out. So up here, now we have created SOC002 and SOC001. Now, do you see how you can only have 8 accounts now? There's no spot for me to add another account down below there. You can have more accounts, but what you'll have to do is go in and log out of them. So to log out of your account, if you're wanting to create more than just 8, you would actually just log out by clicking on it, and then you would go to the profile. Then you would come up here with these 3 little tabs, settings and privacy, and then you're going to scroll to the bottom down here, and it'll allow you to log out. And you're going to log out of the account. It'll ask you, do you want to save the information? I always choose yes, save this information on the device, and then log out so I can easily, quickly just log right back in. Now, once that happens, it'll take me back. If I go to my profile again, and you will see now there will be a spot so I can add an account. So your max is 8. And then you're going to repeat this process. So we've already set up 2 of them. I'm not going to repeat the process for the other 3. I'll go ahead and do those off screen. But once you've done that, you have completely set up all of your TikTok accounts. Now, the next video that you guys are going to go and watch, we'll actually go and start setting up our additional accounts. So we have to still go and set up our Instagram Reels, and we still have to go and set up our YouTube Shorts accounts. But for right now in this video, make sure you go through and set up account 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My recommendation, like I said, is to use your name or whatever you want to, and then use the usernames for each one of those. Have them match. See where it says at mdaysoc002? Because once you start creating one video and you're going to start uploading them to your different accounts, you're going to want to be able to see, okay, I just finished 001. Now let me go to 002. I already uploaded 002. That's the count on. So like if you just uploaded your video to 002, you need to move on and upload the next video to 003. So that way you can easily drop this down right here. And then you can see, okay, I'm on 002. Let me go grab the 003. So what I would do is click right here, go and create another one, continue with Google. I'm going to go and sign up with 003 and repeat the exact same process setting up the profiles. So, but that's it, guys. Go finish setting up your 5, and then we will see you in the next video.